What's going on, friends and family? It's Chris with the Kingship Channel. So, you know what day it is today. It happens to be Testimony Tuesday. Now, if you are new to my channel, this is what we call Testimony Tuesday. I've been wanting to start this up and be consistent with it because I think there's a lot of value that comes from sharing testimonies. And if you have a testimony of your own, or if you just want to start a conversation or whatever, leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you, or we can comment, we can talk, whatever you want to do. Now, Testimony Tuesday is based on the Bible verse, Revelations 12:11. Let me read that for you real quick. It says, "And they overcame him because of the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony." That's powerful. We have to understand it, that it's true for today, this is not just a story. Testimony Tuesday, I've always thought it would be really cool because it is supposed to inspire hope inside of each one of us that the impossible is capable of happening. Now, 2019 is the year that I've kind of set in place to believe in the impossible. That is kind of like my saying for the year, believe in the impossible. And so I'm going to be posting a lot of videos about those types of things, but let's get into a testimony that I want to talk about. But essentially, hope. Hope is a powerful tool that gives us a way out of something that seems completely hopeless. If you talk like there is no hope, then your body responds to that. Like, it's natural. You're actually setting yourself up for that response. But if you're believing for hope, you're always going to be like fighting and active, and I don't know, like there's life in that hope. So by sharing these testimonies, I'm praying that it plants hope inside of each of you to know this is real life. For these are real life stories, real life people that got healed, transformed. So this is a crazy story, and it might be a little much to comprehend, and it's basically like it's a condensed, shorter story, but you get the point, right? So story is about Linda, and Linda had a motor vehicle accident 20 years ago. She had been to the healing rooms before and received healing for the damaged discs in her neck and spine. As a result of that accident, she had right shoulder pain for 20 years. Her shoulder was rotated inward, causing intermittent pain at a level 10, sometimes 10 plus. She was unable to take any medications for her shoulder pain because of a problem she developed after she had gallbladder surgery in 2014. After that surgery in 2014, her sphincter valve allowed bile to enter her stomach, resulting in a dull and constant pain in her stomach inside. Also, she had a lump under her rib cage that she was able to palpate with her hands. I'm assuming that means like be able to actually move it, you know. And when she arrived at the healing rooms, her right shoulder and stomach pains were at a level 3, so they reduced. And while encountering the healer, pay attention to that. While encountering the healer, all the pain in her shoulder was gone. However, her shoulder remained rotated kind of inward. I imagined it was kind of like this. While receiving prayer in the prayer room, her shoulder moved and she had a little pain. Then prayed again and there was a crunching sound. There, her shoulder returned to its normal position with no pain. She also felt heat in her stomach, and the lump under her ribcage disappeared. She hadn't been able to raise her hand over her head for more than 20 years, and in the healing rooms she was able to do so without any pain. Again, this is a condensed version, a condensed story of what happened in her testimony, and these are, again, real life. Somebody witnessed this as they were praying for her. It's incredible. It's incredible. The impossibility, like even how sometimes we doctors give, diagnosis of what you may have, but that doesn't mean there isn't hope. And some people say it's unrealistic, or it's silly or childish to believe in something like that, but I'm telling you that it's worth believing in because it's actually true. The Bible's full of revelations for us today, and we have to look at it that it's for us today. Now, one of my favorite parts about this is it says that when she encountered the healer, and the healer is Jesus. He gave up his body for us to be healed, and when we pursue that, then we almost are encountering the healer. 20 years is a long time to go through that, and I'm not sure exactly her story and how many times she had to go get prayer, if she went and got prayer before, but this was the place where she actually pursued God. She pursued him for her healing because she had heard testimony, she had heard about the healing rooms, but because healing was getting released, they were relentless. There's so much to talk about here, but I'm telling you, that is awesome. I'm challenged every day to believe in the impossible, and this has everything to do with that. So if you want to go back, listen to that story again, just understand and know that it was an impossible situation, that when you encounter Jesus, it makes it possible again. So that's all I have for today. Make it short, but again, Testimony Tuesday is supposed to be about releasing power through the word of our testimony, the blood of the Lamb, Jesus, and the word of our testimony, that's us, declaring what's been done for us, and then inspiring hope in other people. So thanks for watching. Remember guys, you only have one life to live, so let's take up our kingship and live it right now. See you guys later.